That was worrying. I thought it was going to be the last episode, because everyone's reported it's the last episode. Like, there's no episode 13, but then there's a preview for episode 13 at the end. God, it didn't even feel like a proper, like, kind of introduction to an episode, but... yeah. Everyone on Reddit's reported it's the last episode, but it's not, so I'm guessing scheduling's gone completely haywire. And it says I don't think there will be an episode next week. So I'm guessing the week after is the final episode, because I'm guessing next week everything takes a break. I'm not too sure, because I was kind of skeptical going to this episode. Oh Christ, it's going to be the last episode, because none of the events kind of wrapped up, and I was kind of like, whoa, okay. But no, it wasn't. There's an episode 13 somewhere, like in the reaches of Japan. There's an episode 13 just waiting for us to watch it, but not right now. And sorry for my pausing, because throat's still a bit weird. But no, this episode was depressing, happy, depressing. Like, in a sense, we got to know Gato's real name. We now know it's Yaboku. Basically, she basically was going, oh no, I know his real name, it's not Yato, and then she goes Yabuku, and it comes, you get soul called, which basically means they get called and they basically come back up. Because Bishamon basically her real name is Bishamon. I was made sense in the sense they couldn't bring him up because using Soul Call, because she said Bishamonten, and then you realise, oh, it's a Yato. Yato is not his real name. So I was like, oh yeah, it's not his real name. So basically he kept the whole idea from them, because they might then find out who he really is and then hate him afterwards, I'm guessing. That's probably what he said. And yeah, I mean, my confusion is a fact. What happened to Nora? Like, in a sense, did she come up with him, or did she stay down there? Because it shows her going to the left, and after that point, it's never shown afterwards. Like, she's not up with him because the sword's not there. And that's literally it. That's all we get of her. That was basically it. And then we had the whole Ibisu and the Heaven's Punishers. I think they are basically one part Heaven Punishers and one part Sith Lords, because they can use lightsabers. I was like, whoa, okay, no Star Wars week, but calm yourself down a little bit, guys. But, I mean, the Heaven's Punisher kind of, like, reminded me of people on the internet, like, in the sense of, like, oh yeah, that's it! And then they basically agreed to that, because something comes out of somewhere, they agreed to it, and basically, in the sense, like, they pulled Yato out of the underwater, like, oh my god! Quick, kill it! And then they're like, they don't really listen to reason, they sort of just listen to their own kind of ideas, and sort of just go by that. And I was kind of like, oh, they're pissing me off slightly, because they just don't listen. EBC's not a bad guy, and I'm just trying to realise, there's only ever been one bad guy in this whole anime, and that's been Kuha. There's not really been a central antagonist that's overarching the whole series. It's been Kuha for the first 5 episodes, and he sort of left, and then I'm guessing Yato's father might be the bad guy, but there's no concrete bad guy. It's not a bad thing. I'm not saying it's like a negative to say, but no. I'm just saying there's not one single bad guy, and I just kind of like the idea, because it sort of plays with your perception slightly. Like, in the sense, you would thought Ibisu might be the bad guy, you thought he's going to be the asshole, but no. He's a good guy. He's actually a nice guy. He's actually a good person. So, in all retrospects, it's kind of nice I did play your perception. So, I guess the bad guys at the moment are kind of the heaven people themselves. Yeah, so I'm guessing episode 13 will happen at some point. So, I'm guessing not next week, maybe not the week after, or maybe even the week after, maybe, I'm not too sure, because they're not really explaining Japan. Japan's just kind of saying, oh yeah, episode 13, yeah, and then they sort of just didn't, they should really put beneath it, not airing next week, they sort of just should put underneath it, saying, oh yeah, returning January 5th, because they didn't have Kekai Sensen. Kekai Sensen didn't finish, it had episode 11, and 12 came out like 3 months later, so I'm guessing, I thought they were going to pull that, because the ending showed, I'm guessing Ibisu getting taken away by the Heaven's Punishers, because Yato basically KOs it, and then they basically KO Mega Shenron lightning form as well. Like, Kurian looked powerful, but then they just basically took him down with Bishamon's Blessed Vessel. Name is Kazuma. His name was leaving me just then. But yeah, I mean, Kazuma's a badass. He's not my favorite character. He's not my favorite character in the whole anime. Kofu's my favorite. I love her too much. But Kazuma's just a badass. Like, he's just come out of the woodwork and just like, yo, and starts busting people down. He took that thing down instantly. Like, in a sense, he just grabbed it and just killed it. I was just like, Kuin, you're not powerful enough then, are you? But yeah, I mean, I just don't know how I feel how they're gonna end this series, because I can see the ending being not rushed, in the sense that I can see the ending just being the ending. I mean, I guess it might be more fulfilling than season one, because season one kind of had that almost, it was alright ending, but it wasn't the greatest of endings. And hopefully Ibisu survives, because if Ibisu does not survive, I'll be freaking pissed, because he is cool. I like him. He has jet black hair. He's cool. But I mean, yeah, hopefully this actual anime ends on a good note, because so far it has. Maybe Kuga's scene has a purpose in episode 13, because right now he just came out of nowhere and so went, oh hi guys, and then started fighting Yukine, so he basically have character development in that one scene. That was basically the whole purpose of that one scene, and nothing else. Like, he's in the woods. Like, why has Bishamon not noticed anyone in the woods, in a sense? And then I really want to know what happens to Nora, because they don't really explain. Like, they sort of went, oh. Like, she's like, oh Christ, and then he's like, oh yeah, thanks for saving me, Hiyori. And I was kind of like, oh, okay. I mean, Hiyori's just like, saved your goddamn life. Appreciate it. And then he's like, yep, cool, thank you, Hiyori. The ship is now becoming, the ship is sailing, if I can say the words. And also, what's happened to the other guy that kissed Hiyori as well? That sort of just ended. Like, there are major plots that just vanished. I mean, I don't know if I just don't know. I mean, because the episode that had that bit in it sort of went 2 weeks afterwards and went, oh yeah, that happened. And it sort of never explained it after that point. Like, it didn't really say what she felt, how she felt. And I'm guessing that plot point was for her to remember Yato and Yukine, basically. I'm guessing. So I don't know. I mean, there's certain things in anime that it doesn't really explain, or it sort of just leaves off the cutting room floor. Like, in a sense, the Nora plot point. Now I'm guessing she's gonna left in the underworld, because even female Izanagi. That's how I'm gonna call her. I can't remember her name now. Well, the underworld beep, basically. Yeah, she kind of said I'm all alone, but Nora's down there, I'm guessing, but she's still a sword, or isn't she a sword? So I don't know. I mean, it doesn't. I might be wrong. She might have got up, but it didn't explain it. It sort of just went, oh yeah, screw it. So I don't know. I just don't know. There's been certain plots that sort of come out of nowhere, and then it kind of got dropped, and there's been certain scenes that sort of just don't make much sense in the continuity and sort of just went with it. I mean, and overall, it's an amazing series. Like, it's been the best anime I've watched the whole year. But there's still a fair share of problems. But it's just, I like how they continued the series. Because, I mean, the series that had season 2s and they've been complete trash. Like, there has been that. But this one and Snafu have been really great. So, it's just, I don't know. Maybe just sort of bring the plots back in episode 13. Just to resolve them. And I will be completely content. Like, in a sense, I just need to do that. Because there's certain animes that don't do that. Like certain animes will just end, and they don't actually end the plots. This one I can see them will do it, but I hope they actually do it. Because otherwise, I don't know how I feel about the anime. Like, in a sense, it might detract from how I feel about it. Because there are major plot points. I mean, the kissing scene. That sort of got shrugged off completely, almost. Might come back in season 3. Not too sure. But I don't know. I've rambled on way too much about this episode, because I don't know. Just when it comes to the end, you sort of start seeing problems that they're not addressing. I don't know if it's Bones or it's just the writers themselves saying, "Oh Christ, we're up to 11. Yeah, let's leave those plot points out." I don't know. I might be completely incorrect, but I'm just saying it's just. It's not detracting from the anime. It's just a little tiny bit of annoyance over a perfect anime. Like, it's the perfect anime, it just has a little cut of annoyance in it. I mean, I guess it can go with it and it'd be completely fine, but I'm just saying it could just sit down and maybe just resolve the plots in episode 13, because it looks like half of it will be saving Ibisu and the next half will be just them resolving the whole issues and then basically carrying on, and maybe Yato might get a shrine in episode 13, like a proper shrine. We don't know. I have no idea. I can't really predict the future unless I read the manga, which I'm starting right now. So, yeah, I mean, with all that said, I've been rambling way too much. 9-minute video. I haven't talked like that in years. But with all that said, happy the driver. Now, if you do enjoy my content, please leave a like. Please leave a sub if you actually enjoy my content as a whole. But with all that said, happy the driver, and I will see you guys later. Bye for now.